Here we are. So this is week 7. Gosh, week 7 out of 10, and I'm halfway through week 7 as well. So I didn't get a chance to do one of these on Monday at the start of the week. So what am I thinking of this week? So we've got the third podcast out tomorrow, with dear old Bruce. So please check it out, listen in. It's going to be available on Joe's website as per tomorrow evening. So that's cool. That's good. I'm so pleased with the creation of the podcast. It did exactly what I wanted it to do. I want more people to listen to it. Definitely, like, please share, definitely listen, share with your colleagues, share with your friends, talk about it. Let me know what you think if you've listened and stuff as well. That would be awesome. But I'm pleased with it. And people have asked me, actually, oh, am I going to continue it? And I've got another episode in the works. I just completed another interview today with a phenomenal speaker. Again, when I do these interviews, I just feel super excited that I get the opportunity to ask questions. Like, I learn firsthand, and then I can put it into a nice little audio package. So the next podcast is going to be on long COVID, and kind of the things and considerations that us healthcare professionals need going forward to be able to design services that are going to suit people who are experiencing long COVID. So that's important. And it was making me reflect on what it's been like to exist in the world of health and social care in the past couple of years. Wow, yeah, past couple of years, even me saying that, and there's still stuff that we're trying to figure out. It's not done, it's not over. It's not over yet. Probably hear the weariness in my voice of that, like, it's been a long old slog for all of us for many different reasons, I think, and we are still, yeah, feeling many effects and trying to figure it out. So I think that podcast, again, it's going to contribute towards some beneficial information for lots of us, definitely me. So keep an eye out. That should be out in a couple of weeks, obviously before the end of my placement. So that brings me on to what I'm truly reflecting on at this moment in time. I'm thinking I've got about 3.5 weeks, or just under 3.5 weeks left. So I feel like that isn't necessarily just around the corner. I've still got some time, but I'm also very much sat here with the ending in mind, and that I've been working with Jo, for a little while now. I feel quite embedded in her service, feel quite comfortable. But I feel that with placements, and even when I do my kind of day job, if you like, I'm always sort of aware that I'm not going to be there for a long time. So, for example, I'll finish this placement and then I'll go back to the old day job for about 5 months, and then I'll go off on another placement for another 2.5 months. So I feel like within the placement terrain of being an occupational therapy degree apprentice, when the placements start, because we do 3 placements, probably in the space of about a year and a half, I think. So I never quite feel settled anywhere. I'm always preparing myself to go off to a new job. And on one hand, that's really exciting because we get to get such a breadth of experience. We get to try out new things as well. So we can really test ourselves in terms of what kind of areas are we interested in? Where do we want to work? Where don't we want to work? It can really clarify things for us. But placements and kind of like that sort of scheduling is tough. So even in the back of my mind, when I'm at my day job, for example, where I do the apprenticeship primarily, I am always thinking about, okay, well, there's projects in the works or something like that, or I'm not going to be here. So I'm always like planning for the ending, or I kind of know that I can't build like a really long rapport with maybe like a piece of therapeutic work or whatever, because I'm going to be off again. So I'm quite aware of that, like what that means professionally. And I'm also aware of what that means for my scheduling. Sort of, yeah, so if I'm trying to like plan things that I want to do throughout the year and stuff, I am rendered to the university schedule. There's certain things that I need to do, and that's all part and parcel of the course. That's what I signed up for. But it doesn't mean that it's not tiring sometimes, or that 4 years is long time being a student in the health and social care terrain, as I keep saying. So yes, I'm just in that again sort of transition phase. I think my head is thinking, okay, I'm gonna be back to work, if you like, in just a matter of, not much longer than a couple of weeks. And it's a shift change, and it's a gear change, and it's a somewhat of a mindset change as well. Um, and it's kind of like, how do I mentally prepare myself for that? And how I'm doing that is thinking about it and acknowledging that there will be an ending here, and then there will be kind of a reintroduction of me when I go into my other job, but also that again I'm there for about 5 months, and then I'll be off again, and then I'll be in a new setting in a new place, um, for the final placement as well. I think this year, because I'm third year out of four. I think this year is going to go very quickly, but I also think it's going to be intense, and I think the past couple of years have been intense. Personally, professionally, pandemic has a lot to answer for that, for my feelings of the, oh, it's all been quite intense, learning curve and all that. It's not all good or all bad. It's just a right mixed bag of everything. So that's kind of feeling quite contemplative, I suppose, about the inevitable and impending ending. There's lots of words. So that's what's on my mind. I've got, yeah, as usual, some stuff and some aims that I wanna do, and some ideas before the end of the placement. But it is really now thinking about, yeah, I've got these few weeks. Let's make the most of it and see what happens. And that's all from me today. Bye.